Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Constance the Reader, and we're gonna do something fun today. It's question answering time. So this isn't necessarily a tag video because I don't think that this is a tag. I saw someone that I follow on Bookstagram talk about a video that they posted, and it was the 2022 reading stats. And it was a list of questions that was created by a book blogger, Perpetual Page Turner. And I mean, it's quite lengthy. The first portion, which is the reading stats, is 30 questions, but I'm gonna do that later because I'm not done reading for the month of December. I actually still have some things I want to read. I've surpassed my goal, but I think I can go do a little bit more. So I'm going to do the second portion, which is questions about blogging, bookish life, and then looking ahead, because it's a little bit shorter and I'm really excited about it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So question 1, new favorite book, blog, Bookstagram, YouTube channel you discovered in 2022. So I have several answers for this, but I realized I'm actually not sure if I discovered these people last year or this year, because 2022 has been such a weird year. It went by so quickly, but at the same time it felt so slow. So I can't remember who I started watching this year or not, but it's okay because everybody here I like. And then there's an honorable mention who I think that you should watch, who I definitely was watching their content before this year. I probably should that. So Books with Bonnie, absolutely love her channel, loved her reading sprints. I went to as many as I possibly could and I enjoyed every time that I went there, usually on Mondays. So much fun. One thing I had wanted to do when I talked about like what I want to do for my channel in 2022 was I wanted to do reading sprints, but I'm really not sure. I don't think I could host one because I don't think anybody would come, but I would love to co-host with someone, but I didn't jump on that opportunity to ask anybody, so that was on me. Ty's Book Corner. Ty also co-hosted a reading sprint with Books with Bonnie. Love her channel, love her reviews. We have very similar tastes, and I enjoy that. Mythical Megan. She was someone I couldn't remember if I was watching her last year or not. But it's okay. Liked her content. Spicy Cats Reads. Love their channel. And then honorable mention is Tome Raider. Definitely go to her channel. Question 2, favorite video you wrote or created in 2022. I really loved my Summerween vlogs. Again, one thing I said that I wanted to do last year for this year was I wanted to do more reading vlogs. I loved my Summerween reading vlogs. They were so much fun. I put so much work into my thumbnails. I'm very proud of them. I don't know what it is about those thumbnails, but they're just so perfect to me, and I love them and I think about them a lot. So the Summerween one was fun. I read a few things that were out of my comfort zone because I don't read extreme horror like that, or at least not some of the stuff I ended up reading, Lord have mercy. But I also read a lot of slasher books that ended up being really good. So I have to say Summerween. Question 3, favorite bookish related photo you took in 2020. So Bookstagram, another thing I said I wanted to do, but I didn't do it until, halfway through the year, unfortunately, was be better about posting on Bookstagram. There are a few photos that I will obviously put up around here that I just loved. Like, I don't know what happened, but they came out so cute. Like one I did for Sakamoto Days, the lighting was just so perfect. And the covers, like all the colors with the covers and the lights that I had came out awesome. Momo the Blood Taker came out really good. I didn't take a lot of like pictures of myself with books, but I did take a few and I liked the way they looked. They were very cute. 4, best bookish event that you participated in. So obviously I didn't participate in any bookish event. I don't even know if there were bookish events going on. Well, okay, I'm sorry, I take that back. I do know that there were like book signings going on for romance authors. I'm pretty sure I saw something about that. I've never been to a book signing or a book event like that. I would love to go though. So I don't have an answer, but I did look at manga at conventions. So can I count that? I don't know. Question 5, best moment of your bookish vlogging life in 2022. As I said, I really wanted to do more vlogs. It didn't really have to do with reading, but my Seattle vlog and then my family vacation vlog. technically I read and I talked about some books that I read and bought, so we're counting it. But I just had so much fun in Seattle with my friends and my husband. I had so much fun on vacation in March, and it was just a good time. I've just genuinely enjoyed doing the vlogs so much, and I've gotten a little bit better at reading vlogs, although I know I could do better, but that's okay. Question 6, most challenging thing about vlogging or your reading life this year? Vlogging is just setting up the camera and actually filming myself, remembering to do that. I'm very bad at remembering to pull my camera out and actually like document so I can put that in a video. I'm bad. I'm so bad at it. As far as reading, I actually did a really good job. Obviously, like I said, I met my reading goal. My reading goal was 200. I'm at 250 right now, and maybe some more. I haven't updated my Goodreads. But I had a few slumps, but it was just stuff going on in my personal life with my job that felt overwhelming. And I didn't realize until just now, but I didn't let that stop me from reading and enjoying like the stuff I was doing. So congratulations to me. Question 7, most popular post this year on your YouTube, whether it was comment or views. So when I first was looking through videos, the first one I saw that I was like, oh man, I didn't even know I got that many likes, was my manga tour and my recommendations video. And that was like 500 or so likes. Like I think it was 580, so close to 600. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. I had no idea. Then I scrolled down a little bit more. Last manga haul, 1K likes. Or 1K views. I don't know. I'll put it up there. I was very excited. I didn't realize it was going to look like that, so that was awesome. And I got a lot of likes on the reels I did on Bookstagram. I don't know if I'm ever going to be comfortable getting on TikTok, but I did say that I wanted to do more reels on Bookstagram because I am trying to be more active on there, and I've gotten a lot of likes and I'm really excited. And it's cool when, you know, it might not do that great like at the very beginning, but like somehow it makes its rounds, and then I will get a massive like dump in my on my Instagram notifications, which is really cool. I'm getting a little bit better at it. I'm able to, you know, edit things correctly, so that makes me happy. But I know there's like more to it. Like you have to pick the right song, have to have the right lighting. You know, I'm following more people and trying to get inspiration from them. But you know, so far it's going good. I'm happy with it. Question 8, post you wished you got a little bit more love. I didn't really look at that. I mean, of course I would love it if all of my videos got 1K. That would be awesome, or, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm very fortunate because obviously people are watching my content and liking my content. So that's all I could ask for. Thank you for everybody who watches it, likes it. Even if you don't watch it, even if you give me a like, if you don't comment, I don't really, you know, it's not the end of the world if you don't comment on my video, because I'm also really bad about leaving comments. I will watch it. I will watch everything and like everything, but sometimes I won't comment, and that's on me. I know I should do that. But all that to say, I'm just thankful for what I've got. So if I could have more, that's even better. But if I don't have more, it's okay. Question 9, best bookish discovery, book-related sites, bookstores, etc. This was a blessing and a curse. So WriteStuffAnime.com. Blessing because I could buy an entire series in one shot of manga. Blessing because I found some volumes or series that I wasn't able to see like on Amazon, or were like a third party, so they were really expensive, or are just out of stock. And I had it there. It's like 20% off everything, and then some. Box sets are pretty cheap. But then the curse aspect of it was me buying entire series, which I've mentioned several times. I had a real issue before BookTube of buying like fantasy series before I even read the first book. And that's a big deal because, I mean, most fantasy books start off at 500 pages. I mean, let's be honest, especially if it's adult fantasy, and then they get higher and higher in page count from there. And I needed to stop doing that. So I stopped doing that, but unfortunately I replaced it with manga. Now, I've been lucky, you know, knock on wood, that I've liked what I've gotten so far. But if you actually look at everything I haven't read everything that I bought. So I'm just confident that I will be happy with what I've purchased. So Right Stuff, good, not great for my wallet. And then question 10, did you complete any reading challenges or goals that you had set for yourself at the beginning of this year? Yes, my reading challenge for Goodreads was 200 books. I did it. I think I met that goal sometime in like September, maybe the summertime, I'm not sure. I was really excited. I was so happy. Now I've read even further than that. So that made me happy. So I didn't know if I could make 200 books, but the fact that I've since read 250 books, thank you very much. Very happy. And now looking ahead, question one book you didn't get to in 2022, but will be your number one priority in 2023. So Lachlan's by Robert Jackson Bennett, which was book 3 in the Founders Trilogy. I reread the first book, which I loved. Finally got to the second book, but the third book released this year. I got approved for it on NetGalley, and I really did plan on reading it during the summer, but work happened and I wasn't in the mood to read that. So I definitely want to finish the series at the beginning of next year. I hope that I can start it sometime in this month. You know, December is not quite over yet. But yeah, I really, really should have read that so I can finish it. Question 2, book you are most anticipating for 2023. That is going to be Heavenly Tyrant, which is book 2 in the Iron Widow. I'm not sure if it's a duology or a trilogy. I am not quite done with Iron Widow right now, but I'm loving it. I'm about 50 or so % of the way through the book. I love it. It's so cool. It's so different. It is engaging. Obviously, I love the main character because we are very much alike in terms of our feeling towards the patriarchy in men. So yes, I cannot wait for that book. And of course, I didn't write down when it comes out, but it comes out next year, and I think it's on the earlier end of next year. Question 3, 2023 debut you are most anticipating. The Adventures of Amina al-Sarafi by S.A. Chakraborty. So S.A. Chakraborty wrote the David Bott trilogy, which I loved. I highly recommend as an adult fantasy. And if you're into audiobooks, I'd recommend the audiobook because the narrator did such a good freaking job. Loved their voice. I don't know a lot about it, but I wrote down it's fantasy and it's about pirates. So yeah, I'm into it. Question 4, series ending sequel you are most anticipating in 2023. I just went for Heavenly Tyrant again, since I'm not really good about looking up like anticipated releases. I'm so bad about it. And then I don't end up watching videos about anticipated releases. So then I'm totally confused when I see a second book come out and I'm like, oh, that's out. Awesome. So I'm just going to go Heavenly Tyrant, but I know that there's more. I just can't think of any. Question 5, one thing you hope to accomplish or do in your reading, vlogging life in 2023. Obviously, I want to do more vlogs. I enjoyed them. I had fun kind of showing some other things, you know, with my life. I would like to maybe like do some content of like when I'm gaming with my husband. Like I put a little clip of that in one of my vlogs and it was really funny. I'd like to do that more. And then I want to get better at articulating myself better. I really like reading nonfiction, but I'm bad at explaining it. I often go off into tangents and it's really hard for me to summarize it in a way that I think is like easy to understand. Even if it's like I could go on a tangent after I summarize it for you really well, I'm really bad about it. So I want to get better. Maybe I need to write scripts for myself. I don't do that. I just try to be as organized as possible mentally. But maybe I'll try to do more scripts next year. And last, question 6, a 2023 release you've already read and recommend to everyone. I chose The Girl with the Dragon Fruit Tattoo by Carrie Doyle, and that's the 3rd book in the Trouble in Paradise series, but technically I don't recommend that one because it's the 3rd book in a series. It's cozy mystery, but I'd recommend the 1st book. But yes, I love that series. I think it's really funny. I've laughed out loud every single book that I've read in the series, and it was really good. I also like the narrator because I've listened to it as an audiobook, and it was really good. So there you have it. That is the kind of part one of some, you know, things about 2022 with my vlogging life and my content creation life. It's been a really, really fun and good year. Although, like I said, it went by so fast, but it felt like it trudged along at some points. There's a whole month I don't even remember what happened because work was so stressful. But in general, a lot of cool things happened for me this year. I got to go to Seattle. I enjoyed it. I filmed it. It was such a cool experience. I would love to go there again. Done cool things with my friends, done cool things with my family, obviously done cool things with my husband. And yeah, so 2022 was a good year. So was 2022 a good year for you? Let me know down in the comments. Is there anything that you want to do for your channel that you would like to share with us? Please let me know. And thank you so much for watching my video. If you like the video, please like the video. If you like it, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on other social media if you would like. We'll see what happens with Twitter, since apparently we can't put links anywhere, but then they just took that away. Lord have mercy. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.